So today is Tuesday, and I actually didn't film at all yesterday on Monday. It was my oldest guy's my oldest little guy's birthday. And so, I mean, I did work, but I didn't work a ton. And then we went to the pool and just kind of had an off day. So today's Tuesday though, and it is a kid-free work day around here, which is amazing. Especially this summer because I've had the kids at home all summer. My dad has watched them about once a week all summer, and that's it. That's all I've had, kid-free. It's about 20 days until school starts, but who's counting? I'm actually right now editing some videos and editing and recording some like screencast of videos for the YouTube channel. So I'm super excited about that. But I just had an epiphany and I kind of wanted to vlog it because as one does. So I have always thought vlogging, like the term vlogging with a V, vlogging, was essentially when someone did what I'm doing with these vlogs. Like it was their day-to-day life, or they were kind of like, it wasn't anything structured. It was just kind of, you know, put together and that kind of thing. Like I never thought of vlogging in a different way. So when I created a YouTube channel, I didn't consider myself a vlogger. It was more of just, I'm creating video tutorials to go with my blog. Well, so Amy Schmittauer, and I love her, by the way, so I'm gonna link to her below. If you don't follow her, you totally should. But Amy has a book called Vlog Like a Boss. I think that's the name of her book. And she's like a vlogging person, and she like teaches it like hardcore. But when I look at her channel, and like things she calls vlogs, I'm like, that's not what I would consider a vlog. And then I remember that vlog is essentially a video blog. And if I'm putting up content on my business blog to teach you something, or whatever I'm doing there, and I make a video for it, essentially that's a vlog. So I don't really know why I have this like barrier between what is a vlog and what is just like a YouTube video tutorial or whatever. So yeah, I have this like internal dialogue going on today on like what I should be calling the content I put together, because I don't want to confuse people. So if you have an opinion on that, leave it in the comments below, because I honestly, like, I just don't know what to call the things I do. I obviously am calling these vlogs and will continue to call these vlogs because this is what I think a vlog is. But looking into it further, pretty well everything on my channel is a vlog. It's just maybe like in a different format. So anyway, leave your opinions below and we'll hash it out. In other news, I am editing some vlog video thingies, I don't know, and right now, and getting some content prepared to go out for the rest of August. And then what am I doing? I have a Q&A call with my Facebook ads full payers. So as a bonus for Ads Made Easy, both times I have opened the doors. One of the bonuses for paying in full is that you get a live Q&A call with me. So, and it's actually really funny. Most people have not even taken advantage of it yet. We've had one in June, one in July, and then this is the August one. And I've not even had that many people on. So I'm hoping some people come on today and have some good questions. Otherwise, I talk to myself for about 10 or 15 minutes and shut the camera off. It's kind of how I roll. So I need to send out an email to them to remind them that I'm doing this. And then what else am I doing today? That's at 12. At 1, I am doing a Facebook Live on my page where I'm going to talk about how I've grown my YouTube subscribers by over 300 people in a month and why I'm actually focusing on that. So that'll be fun. And let's see, what else am I doing? That's at 1. At 2:15, I am recording with my podcast co-host Jacqueline, and we're actually recording for someone else's podcast. Like, we're a guest on someone else's podcast. And I'm super excited. It's not something we get to do a lot, to go on together on someone else's podcast. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're going on the Boss Mom podcast. If you guys don't know Dana Malstaff, you totally should. She's awesome. And I'll link to her below as well. But so we're doing that at 2:15, and then after that, we will actually record probably 2 episodes for our podcast, because we're kind of behind and we need to get some episodes out. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably do other stuff in between, but I'll try and show you while I'm doing it. So there you go. Here I am back in these dumb glasses again, but I know I'm gonna stare at the computer all day, and I would rather not my eyes be like burning by the end of the day. So, okay, so one of the blog posts that I'm editing right now is a guest blog post. I'm actually editing 3 different guest blog posts for 2 different companies. I'm going to write 2 blog posts for ConvertKit. Nathan Barry actually went out in the group the other day and asked people to write on specific subjects, and I picked up 2, and I'm going to publish them on my blog and YouTube channel, and then he will promote them. So that's pretty fun. I'm going to do 2, well, I've already recorded them, so I'm doing 2. One is on like how to actually sell through an evergreen funnel. So how to send people in through like a freebie and then get them to buy the thing, and how to set that up in ConvertKit. And then the second one is how I use affiliates in Thinkific to promote my evergreen courses in Thinkific that then feed into ConvertKit. So it's kind of a Thinkific and ConvertKit email or post, and I may submit it to Thinkific as well, because the other post I have that I'm editing, that's a guest post, is for Thinkific. The video will go live on this YouTube channel, but the post itself will live on Thinkific's site, and it is teaching Thinkific users how to bypass the actual sales page that Thinkific gives you, especially if you are creating affiliate links and things like that. So what happens is Thinkific gives you an affiliate link, but it goes, like if you set up an affiliate, if I had like a friend be an affiliate, it gives me a link for them to go to a certain product or program. But the problem is that it goes to the Thinkific landing page, and there's no way to change that in Thinkific. And I don't use the Thinkific landing pages, so I did find a way to actually go in and change, like add a code in the landing page that will redirect them to my actual landing page, or wherever I want them to go. So I'm gonna show how to do that too in this tutorial, which is pretty fun, because you never know. I mean, you may want people to go through a video series first, but still have the affiliates get the credit, and you're not using some big system like Entreport or whatever. So yeah, it works really well. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. I just set an alarm for an hour from now. It is 10 a.m. I think I told you earlier, I have a 12, 1, and 2. And I actually want to get a workout in later, like after all of that is done. But I don't want to sit in the house all day. So I just set an alarm for 11, and I'm going to at least go take a short walk at 11. Not get super sweaty. It's only like 67 degrees, so nothing crazy. So I have an hour to bust through some more editing. So I'm about 17 minutes late getting outside for my walk, but I'm gonna do it. I was in a mode writing and editing and all the things, and then also remembered that I needed to put my lunch in the Instant Pot. So I did all of that, and now it's, oh, I just dropped my phone. And now it's 11:18, and I'm gonna head down the road for this walk. I have a farm of animals who like follows me everywhere I go. But hopefully they won't follow me too far, because I'm going on the highway. And the dog has an underground fence, so she can't get in the road. But the cats don't. So, okay, done with my walk. Walked about 1.5 miles, so that's good. And then I'm gonna head back in and start my afternoon of calls. But I'm really frustrated because I've been waiting on the mail to come for the last like 2 or 3 days, because we are waiting to get a letter about whether or not our youngest son is accepted into a pre-K program. And I need to know. We're like 2 weeks out from school starting and I have no clue. So I just checked the mail. Nothing again. But let's go work. I am hopping on live right now to talk about how I've grown on YouTube. So I use a service called BeLive.tv, and it to do all my lives, and it is essentially like the one you see where you get people to say like get a reminder for going live. I love it so much. Okay. Hey guys, so I hope you guys can see and hear me okay. I want to go share this on my pages, so if you'll give me just a second to do that, I'm gonna go share in all the places. So give me just a second. When you get here, since I am sharing right now, will you go ahead and let me know in the comments who's here and all the things. I'm going live, come join me. All right, so I see a couple people here. Will you let me know who's here? Hi, Irina. Hey, everybody who's here, just go ahead and comment below and let me know who you are. Oh, I meant to change my shirt. I went for a walk and like just put on an old t-shirt and I meant to change it, but too late now. Anyway, so on YouTube, you can't have like, hey, youtube.com/your name or your username or whatever until you hit 100 subscribers. So what happens is that a lot of times people will be like, get me to 100 so I can get that URL. And for me, I don't really remember when I hit that 100 mark, but it had to have been in the last couple of months, because I remember somebody commenting or posting and saying, hey, will you guys get me over this 100 person mark? I'm at like 85 and I really would like to get to 100 because I want to be able to change my URL. I remember someone posting that. And then I remember commenting and saying, why do you need the URL? You could just do a pretty link, like, because that's where my mind goes. Like, why do you need youtube.com/whatever when you could just have like yoururl.com/YouTube? That would redirect. And oh, it was Kathy Olson, that's what it was. And Kathy was like, yeah, but I want that pretty URL. And then she was like, you're really close to 100. And that couldn't have been that long ago, maybe like 6 months, 8 months ago. I've had my YouTube channel for about a year, over a year. I've had it for years and years, but it was like a personal, just uploaded like personal videos and kept them private. So you know, last week when I talked about the series that is going on at Entrepreneur, or with Entrepreneur Magazine with my friend Chris Winfield, the episode that's playing right now has my good friend Amanda Bond on it, and I have to show you. Bond. This is Bond right here. This is Chris. This is Andrea. Chris is the one I was bragging about last week. I've not met Andrea in person, but she is the sweetest. And then Bond, she's my girl. So yeah, she goes by Bond, not Amanda Bond, but her name is Amanda Bond. But anyway, I love seeing my friends succeed on things like freaking Entrepreneur. Bond has been on the podcast several times, and was actually on it like a couple weeks ago by the time this airs. So I will leave the link to this episode below as well because it's a good one. So I have 2 calls this morning starting in 1 minute, and I kind of woke up late with the kids and didn't shower. So this is what they get. Oh my gosh, so the world blew up today. It is August 2nd, and the online entrepreneur world blew up with a new app, and it is called Anchor. Anchor is basically like a podcasting app, but like anybody can use it, so you can record like super quick audio files and put them out to your people on this app, and you can comment back with voice or text, and yeah, it's like awesome. I believe that Natalie Frank started the movement today, that she put out about it, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. Everybody was sharing it to their audience. So shout out to Natalie Frank for sharing this awesome app. But yeah, like it is really cool. It's just an app that lets you record little audio clips and put them out. So I have already done a welcome one and one on the power of being an influencer, which was proven today when Natalie Frank put that out. So super excited. You should be using Anchor 112%. The thing behind it here is that it's just another platform that's really freaking easy to use. So you don't have to like be super structured with your content. You can record it going down the road. You can record it while making dinner or supper or whatever. You can record it while walking your dog. And so it's like really easy to do, and yet you're putting out consistent content. It, to me, is looking like the Periscope of audio, and I think it's gonna go big places. So go sign up for Anchor. I will leave the link below, and I'll leave the link below to my profile so you can come favorite my station. So I know I mentioned yesterday, on yesterday's little clip that you got, about the Anchor app, and I'm actually sitting here planning out some content so I can record a video to put up on this while it's hot. And I'm aware that it was hot and released about a year ago. What I'm also aware of though is that in my community, in the creative community, in the online business owning community on Facebook, it just popped yesterday. So I'm gonna get a video up today or tomorrow. But nonetheless, I wanted to show you guys something. So hold on, let me set this down. I think it's like falling over. But essentially when you open up the app, this is kind of what it looks like. And you're first, and then you can scroll through and find people you follow and see what they've published. And then up here in this little top left-hand corner, you can see the top charts. Let's see if I can get, so that's like 1 through something. That's me. That's me. I'm at number 7. Natalie Frank's right here above me. Let's see who else we've got. Tyler McCall is somewhere around here. There he is. And that's the top 20. And I'm at number 6, and Natalie is at number 7, which is pretty cool. And that's the power of like getting in something early and having people, like having an audience and being able to direct them to something new, because I don't know how the rankings are established. Actually, I have 0 clue. But what I do know is that I got a lot of people over to the platform. I got a lot of people to favorite my station, and I've gotten a lot of engagement with comments and voice. So I can only assume all of that works together to formulate those top charts. And being at number 7 on the top charts, the top 20 on the whole platform, the day after I got on the platform, I'm good with that, you know? But on another note, today I'm working on getting content over to my designer for a workbook for a group program I'm launching at the end of August. And it's my first time working with a designer that isn't me. And it's pretty fun, and she's nailing it. Like, my email to her said, excuse my language, but hell yes. Because she's nailing my vision for this. I want it to look like a beautiful, like almost like a magazine with beautiful stock imagery and beautiful text and beautiful colors and all of this stuff. And I'm actually going to have it printed and mailed to the participants of the group program. So I want it to look really, really, really amazing, and I just did not have the time to do it. So she is nailing it. I'm gonna link to her site below. So her name is Caitlin from the Crown Fox. But I've got to get some more content done, some more written content done to get over to her, because I have through week 6 done of the 12 weeks, and we need to get it done in the next little bit so I can actually get it off to the printer and get it back here in time. What else have I done today? And later today, I have a call with Dawn Mars from Mars Marketing. She is really sweet. She's so sweet. I love her. And I got to meet her in person in January. And she owns a marketing company. And I believe she's an entrepreneur, like certified person as well. But we're talking on the phone because she has a lot of clients who come to her for Facebook ad knowledge. And she wants to see how, you know, maybe we could partner together with her referring my course or whatever. I'm excited about that. I had a couple of coffee chats yesterday morning. I didn't film those, and I don't know why. I'm a really bad vlogger, that's why. But I did have them, and they were amazing. Hello, hello. So it is Friday, August 4th. And today's been a crazy day. I actually had a neighbor here locally need to come over for some things, and we got to talking, and she's like super entrepreneurial driven. She doesn't really have a business yet per se, but it was fun to talk to her about that and kind of like brainstorm and that kind of thing. But then I checked my inbox and I got accepted. My application got accepted to Tim Schmoyer's, what's he calling it? Video Labs Live 2017. And it's in Cincinnati, Ohio. And I applied. It's application only, and they're only picking 20 people to go. So pretty cool, right? And I applied thinking, okay, well, if I get accepted, I'll see if I can make it work. And if I don't get accepted, you know, great, right? So of course I got accepted. That sounds pretentious, but I got accepted. I didn't mean to say of course. And the price point is fine. Like, it's actually exactly where I expected it to be as far as price goes. But the problem is, and I knew this when I applied, it is the 2 days before we leave for Disney World. So it's on like a Thursday and a Friday. I would have to fly in on the Wednesday night before, fly out on the Saturday after, because of the way the event works. And if I flew out on Saturday, got back into Charlotte on Saturday, came home, we are flying out on Sunday to go to Disney. So it's kind of crazy, but I'm going to sit down and really talk it over with my husband and look at our schedule and see if we can make it work, because I could totally also see it working, you know, just fine if I could pack everybody up and have everybody ready and them just basically meet me at the airport when I get back from Cincinnati to go to Orlando. So we'll see, but I'm super excited to be accepted, and I hope I get to go. I have to let Tim and his team know in the next 4 days. So by the time this vlog goes live, I will likely have already made a decision, but as of right now, I really want to go, and the price point's right and all of that's right. It's just trying to figure out if I can work it in my schedule. So stay tuned.